sovereignty for me is the ability to choose for myself what I clearly think is best for me, and having that honored. Mm-hmm. Being able to be who I am, even inside of a relationship with somebody, like not being so codependent on that person, but like allowing even sovereignty in the relationship to just be your truest, highest self.
My sacred union partner, Colin, we've been together going on 21 years. It's a long time.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
That's a commitment,
Yeah,
you know,
21
which is
years.
what is required, I feel, to
with the
truly
same
go
person.
into sacred union.
With the same person, 21 years.
Definitely those relationships will show you where there's room for
Yes.
the expansion, and there's places where you're not sovereign. One of the things that I feel like has been the most meaningful and impactful to my relationship with Colin as we navigate is we love doing what's called couples coaching couples. And obviously this is just like when you're going into a relationship with a sacred union. I mean, there's trust, there's a knowing that while you're having a human experience, you have the ability to hold space for me on some level, at least when we've created safe space. And so these are people, so to speak, that have marbles in the jar. And it's just beautiful to have that in you and Ryan for Colin and I, because then we get to discuss whatever is happening in our life, which is always so, just like you find individually, when you get vulnerable and you just start sharing what's happening in your life, it's 100% that the person you're having the conversation with, because it's all happening in flow. I mean, it is what's happening. It is a reflection of, is likely going through the same exact thing, except just slightly tweaking the context. Mm-hmm. And so opening up in that way individually, but then now you're starting to add another layer, right, with Ryan and Colin and them having that trust and ability to get vulnerable with each other as well. So then we're sharing, and I have an outside masculine perspective, an outside feminine perspective, and that ability to hold space, what we're able to transmute, what we're able to kind of shift in real time, because there's someone that's offering real love, real attention on whatever's happening, that's not attached, like the ego is not attached to the outcome the way these two, you know, Colin and I are, or you guys are with your, you know, whatever it is that's happening. It's so easy to be the outsider looking in, right? But when it's happening to you, not so easy. And to have that masculine, feminine, very safe and loving perspective reflected, there's been so much growth in our relationships, I feel, through that.
Massive growth.